What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another War Report of Cloudwing Valley. It is week 8, Tuesday, May 4th, 2021. May the 4th be with you. And yeah, I'm your host, Foglata of the Gashia clan. I'll get you that soundtrack name after the stream. I need to look it up. It's been a while since I made that video. But we're going to blow through this. There's quite a bit of data, and fortunately enough, we have recruited the assistance of a few strapping young people to help us get all these fiefs in now that they took away my easy way of doing it. So we've been doing it the hard way, and really appreciate Modix, Insanity, Lord Winter, Ismina for stepping up, help me fill in the gaps. Really appreciate it. Oh, we're not untouched. We've been touched. Keep in mind, Blackhand Nod touched us early this season, so did Vornair, but we still love them. They're still okay. It's good. And cohorts touched us in a big way. Yes, we're not going to talk about that. Alright, let's go ahead and jump on into this. We got some upcoming events. Yes, Friday, the Drops of Ragnarok begins for the West. So definitely, yeah, Secker. Secker is literally the Chuck Norris of cohorts. Don't mess with him. Drops of Ragnarok starts on Friday. It rolls through the weekend. Go ahead and get you some drops. And then the following weekend, there's going to be some more drops. So get ready for that too. Let's go ahead and start our journey with Ungaveria, because we all know how Ungaveria is. It's really yellow. And it stays pretty much yellow. There was some action down there today, but nothing flipped, really. I mean, it flipped and then it flipped back. On the battlefront, we saw the one fief down there flip hands and then get flipped to digital order. So somebody took it from Radiance, digital order took it back. That was pretty easy to follow. The houses of Ungaveria, Radiance with 9,750, Atlas with 3,650, digital order with 2,700 influence. Let's take a look at that prosperity. Is Ungaveria getting any better? It's getting a little closer to 50%, I think. It's at least stable there. I mean, it's still 1,600. But we have an average fort level of 4, average village level of town level of 3, average village level of 1. Pretty much all fiefs are in the negative right now. We do have a few tier 4 towns still available, and then one is over there. Atlas has one that's a level 2, which is one above where it started. Fotular Veros this season, YellowTurbans is pretty much the shoe-in. I don't even think the cohorts are going to challenge them there. Not sure if the cohorts can challenge them there. But it's 16,100 influence on YellowTurbans' front. The interesting thing is now we know how much influence all of Ungaveria is worth. So there you go, 16,100. Now the bad news about being in ruins is that you only have one fief quest. So all of Ungaveria has one fief quest, Hematite to Hersegfire. 14,000, take it on over there, get you 400 honor. Hopping on down to the south, last Saturday, this is what the map looked like. Tonight, it's pretty much all united yellow and red with a dash of blue here and there. There were only 3 big battles down there. You had Radiance taking one from digital order, which means somebody took it in between. And then Resurgency took over the Devastator's old property, and Revival took over a Devastator's property. The houses of Anadolu currently are Revival with 7,500 influence, Radiance with 5,150 influence, Resurgency with 1,500 influence, Digital Order with 1,400 influence, and Spartan's Glory with 300 influence. So the battles don't show up unless they change hands, unfortunately. Unless I can actually sit there and walk and see the battles down there, I can't really log them very well. We were busy playing Whack-A-Cohort up in our neck of the woods, so didn't get a whole lot of time to look anywhere else. Taking a look at the prosperity. Currently sitting at stable, 43%. Started with 22,200 influence, currently sitting at 19,300 influence, prosperity rating of negative 2,900 influence. And then we have fort levels average at 2, town levels average at 3, and village levels at 1. 92% of the region is owned by free houses. The 8% by legions is the capital city area. Digital Order has the highest renown with 350. We do have a rank 6 stronghold down there at Bolin, which is, I think that's north side. And that should be kicking out some 5-star fief quests pretty regularly. We do have 2 fiefs that are above level 1 down in the south. One by Radiance and one by Digital Order. Looking at the race for Regionopolis, we have PhoenixLegion and the YellowTurbans. Both are eligible for Regionopolis. So these two have to get through the southern cohorts to be able to even fight that. So they're gonna, one of those two is going to battle to whoever has the most influence, I believe, gets the first shot at Regionopolis. So they will be taking on the cohorts first, and then the second one can come in and challenge the other one. So we're probably going to see a YellowTurbans versus PhoenixLegion fight down there, maybe. Or YellowTurbans might just, say, go for it, take it. You know, it could happen. I'm kind of rooting for the fight, though. 4-star fief quests are all we find in Anadolu this week. Sorry, guys. There's a senior rebel officer belongings. Those can be farmed by taking the wandering rebels down. I highly recommend doing the wandering rebels rather than the rebel camps. Rebel camps will get you 2 helmets for the 2 bosses that spawn in there. Sometimes 3 if you're lucky. With the wandering rebels, you can usually get at least 2, sometimes 3. I've seen up to 5 heroes in a single rebel battle. So definitely attack the wandering rebels. It's a lot faster, and you can get a lot more of those helmets quicker. The other one is the pigskins. Over at Boilan, pigskins are really easy to get your hands on. 33,000 is nothing. It's super cheap. So that's a really easy 340 or honor. Definitely get that if you want better troops. I'm going to save Ostaria for last, and we're going to jump on over to the northern borderlands. So this is where we sat on Saturday. YellowTurbans made their big push up north, started pushing out a lot of the other houses. And this is where we're currently sitting now. So as you can see, YellowTurbans continue to expand. We still have the woodcutters up in the far northeast. And then House of Lords still has 1 fief up there in the northwest, along with the Fabled Few. Looking at the battles, we had a good 10 of them, or at least 10 fiefs that changed hands. So we had Radiance take 1 from Shaolin. We had Radiance take 1 from Nightmare. Bornair took 2 from Shaolin. Varangian Guard got 1 from House of Lords. Digital Order took 2 from the House of Lords, and then 1 from Nightmare. Then Digital Order took 2 more from the House of Lords. So a total of 4 from the House of Lords. Dropping on down to the south, pretty yellow. And it's still pretty yellow. There was 1 fief that flipped hands tonight, and then they got it back. So you saw Digital Order lose 1 2 Radiance down there at Whalewind. Taking a look at the houses of the Borderlands, you have Digital Order with 13,800 influence, Radiance with 6,600 influence, Atlas with 4,950 influence, Fornair with 2,100 influence, House of Lords with 150 influence, Lonely Hearts Club with 150 influence, and Varangian Guard with 150 influence. Borderlands Prosperity is not doing so good. I think it's the lowest out of all of the regions right now. Started with 43,150. Current influence is 37,900. We have a negative 5,200 influence. So that's 44%. It's probably going to drop down to poor here soon. The fort level average is 3, town level is 5, village level is 1. 100% is owned by free houses. Pretty much nobody has a positive renown. Nothing is better than it was when we got here. There are 2 fiefs that still are rank 6, Bixie and Okator. Both of those are very close to being able to craft siege, but they had to get pushed up 1 more level. I think Okator has mortars, purple mortars, if that was actually to hit 7. Bixie, I'm not sure what they have. I can't remember what that one was. The good news about living in the Borderlands is that the fief quests are plentiful. You have 4 5-star fief quests available. Cedar Timber being 1. Food, which is really easy. That one's super easy. You should be doing this 7 times this week, once every day. For Bridia, that one is brain dead simple to complete. And that's an easy 400. Shujin has Chalcosite. Yeah, Hooked on Phronix worked for me. Magnetite for Kochi. And then over on the right-hand side, you got your 4-star quests. You do have some coursers, and you have a Genet quest. Highly recommend the Genet quest. You know, while you're sitting there trying to get your purple horses, you're going to get so many Genets. So many Genets. You should totally go dump all those Genets down at Bridia. Easy. Easy 370 honor. And other than that, the rest of them are not that hard. There are a lot of really easy ones here. So you have plentiful opportunity for honor over there in the Borderlands this week. Let's hop on over to Ostaria. So this is where we sat on Saturday. Still had a bunch of properties flipping between houses and stuff. Today was really hot. A lot of action going. We saw some new faces pop up. And yeah, it was quite interesting. YellowTurbans put this diagonal line straight through the zone. That was pretty interesting to see them pull off. And then they started trying to make it an X. So they started up in the northwest again, and then try to work its way down diagonally to the southeast. So I thought they were going to put a big X on the map. It was interesting. But the cohorts are still holding strong. You'll notice that Ostal still stands. Continue to be hit today. People just keep on poking it. Never falls. Very impressed with the cohorts defending that fief. I mean, all season long we've watched them. Everybody throws themselves at it, and everybody loses. It's pretty interesting. Looking at the battles, there are 20 of them. Yeah, 20 fiefs flipped in Ostaria today. Digital Order took one from the cohorts. Cohorts took one from Knights Templar. Shaolin took one from Vidar. Warborn from Vidar. Radiance took one from Server Transfer. Radiance took one from the cohorts. Radiance took one from Speak. Digital Order got one from Server Transfer. Radiance took one from the Lonely Hearts Club. Radiance took one from Varangian Guard. Warborn took one from the Templars. Knights Templar took one from the cohorts. Radiance took one from here. Atlas took one from the cohorts. Knights Templar from the cohorts. Radiance from Speak. Nightmare took one from the Lonely Hearts Club. Shaolin got one from Vidar. Knights Templar from Atlas. And here took one from Speak. Well, they They took it after somebody else took it. So, one of Speak's properties became a hero property by the end of the night. So, taking a look at the houses of Ostaria, we still have a plentiful amount of houses up there. We have Knights Templar with 3,750, still primed to take their attack on the city. Goshke has 2,050 in second place. Radiance with 1,850. Here with 1,400. Warborn with 1,350. Digital Order with 1,050. The Templars with 1,050. Vornair with 1,050. Speak with 750. Shaolin with 350. And Nightmare with 200. Lonely Hearts Club with 200. And Alice with 150. Even with all these wars going down, somehow Ostaria continues to grow. I'm not sure how. I was pretty sure this week we were going to be set back a little bit. We have 88% owned by free houses, 12% by cohorts. Starting influence was 16,500, currently sitting at 19,400 with a 2,900 prosperity over where it began. So the fort level is, average level is 5, town level is 5, village level is 2. Goshkia leads the Renowned Builders with 850. Knights Templar close on their heels with 750. Here with 350. Vornair with 300. And the Templars with 300. We have several level 6 strongholds out there. Haven't seen a level 7 one pop. I'm pretty sure one of these is going to pop 7 this week. If not next week, we might see something pop if things can stay stable. On the growing village side, we have 2 tier level 5 villages, which are Westwig and Fallenberg, and then 1-4, which is Mainstead. The Coopers follow in as being level 2s. Taking a look at the war for Argolia, we have 4 contenders. Valor has 6,150 influence. YellowTurbans with 3,050 influence. No Evil with 2,150 influence. And Hibernia with 2,050 influence. Jumping on over to Fief Quests, we have several Fief Quests in the area this week. We have 4 tier 5s. Cooperite for Elbogen. Drywalder has food and sheepskin. Grunfeld has that 24 Elite Rebel Cavalry kits that probably nobody has. Over there for 4-star Fief Quests, we have 2 sets of Roundseys, 1 set of Barbs. Those you probably have quite a few. Then you have Grunfeld with the Limestone. That one's somewhat easy to get. The Junior Rebel Officer belongings, super easy to get if you farm the Wandering Rebels. Siderite ore is not that hard. So over at Platland, you can turn in the Siderite ore. Next up, let's take a look at the top 10 Renowned Builders. These are the people that improve the stuff that they own. Goshkia has 850 with 4 fiefs. Knights Templar has 8 fiefs with 750. Here has 3 fiefs with 350. The Templars have 1 fief with 300. Warborn has 4 fiefs with 150. Vornair has 4 fiefs with 150. Nightmare has 1 fief with 50. Lonely Hearts Club 2 fiefs with 50. And Shaolin has 2 fiefs with 50. Taking a look at the Alliance standings. Yes, YellowTurbans owns 144 fiefs. That's more fiefs than all of the rest combined. They have 51,050. PhoenixLegion has 32 fiefs with 9,300. Valor has 13 fiefs with 6,150. Woodcutter 6 fiefs with 3,500. No Evil with 4 fiefs, 2,150. Hibernia with 4 fiefs, 2,050. Just Us, 3 fiefs with 550. Fabled Few, 1 fief with 150. And the Last Legion, 1 fief with 150. YellowTurbans grew by 15 more fiefs this TW Valor grew by 3, PhoenixLegion by 2. Last Legion lost 5, Woodcutters Union lost 3, No Evil lost 3, Just Us lost 2, and Resistance lost 1. Jumping on over to the movers and shakers, top gains and losses. We have Radiance leading the board with a +10, Digital Order with a +5, Knights Templar with a +2, Fornair with a +2, Warborn with a +2, Resurgency with a +1, and Revival with a +1. On the downward slope, you have House of Lords losing 5, Speak losing 3, Vidar losing 3, Lonely Hearts Club losing 2, Server Transfer losing 2, Devastators losing 1, Nightmare losing 1, Shaolin losing 1, and the Templars losing 1. Jumping on over to the final standings, this is the house leaderboard we're looking at. You have Radiance on top with a total of 70 fiefs, 23,350 influence. Digital Order with 52 fiefs, 18,950 influence. Atlas with 22 fiefs, 8,750 influence. Revival, 4th place with 27 fiefs, 7,500 influence. Knights Templar with 8 fiefs, 3,750 influence. Fornair with 4 fiefs, 3,150 influence. Gashgia with 4 fiefs, 2,050 influence. Resurgency with 4 fiefs, 1,500 influence. Here with 3 fiefs, 1,400 influence, and Warborn with 4 fiefs, 1,350 influence. The rest are as follows. Before we go, I'd like to say a very special thanks. We have a total of 8 people that have gone over to the Cloudwing Valley Discord. That's the code up there on the right hand side, 9 lowercase g 8 capital J 4 7 lowercase d 8 capital M 2. That little code right there will get you into the Cloudwing Valley Discord. We're trying to get 30 people to boost that Discord so that we can get the short URL and we don't have to try to type in that craziness anytime that we want to get somebody in there. In addition to the people that have supported the Discord, anyone that does, I'm going to put your house on as a emoji, so you'll be able to use your house emoji anywhere you go. It'll be fun. Feel free to do it. It'll be your little emblem. And then I did have quite a bit of help entering the data tonight and also the Fief Quest. Atrim, thank you for the Fief Quest help. Falk, thank you for the Fief Quest help. Insanity helped doing the TW data as well as the Fief Quest data. Monix helped with the data entry for tonight's. Esmina helped with the data entry for tonight, and also she does all the standings. So thank you, Esmina, for that help. Lord Winter helped me enter in all the Fief data tonight. So thank you guys for helping out. I really appreciate the support. It was really looking scary there when they took all my data away and we had to do it the hard way. But, you know, with a little help, we've managed to pull it off. We actually had about 30 minutes to spare. So I could not have done it without you. Like, literally could not have pulled it off without you guys. So thank you so much, guys. I look forward to seeing you guys all again soon. Until then, have a good one. I'll post a link in there for you. And I will see you all